What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Shlodcast. And before this episode starts, I just want to give a big shout out to our sponsor, Rage. Shout out. No, I'm fucking kidding. I just want to say sorry for the lack of uploads on this channel. I have been very, very busy with school, and I'm trying my hardest to keep up with that, as well as content creation. I'm in my last semester though of college, so hopefully after that I can get back on my grind and bring these podcasts out weekly. I would love to do that. But until now, it's going to be a couple podcasts every month or so. But yeah, again, sorry for the inconvenience. I'm very sorry, and I hope you guys enjoy this episode of the Shlodcast. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Shlodcast. Today, I'm joined by my homie, Vegabomb. What's going on, bro?
What's up, G?
What's good? What's good? I'm just gonna give full disclosure. This is the second time I'm recording this with Vega, because I lost the first fucking file of our recording. The entire, how long was it? Like an hour and a half or something like that?
I'm assuming so, yeah.
Something like that. I was rearranging my desktop, and it just disappeared. So I'm assuming it's in the recycle bin. But yeah, dude. So amazing start. So Vega, do you wanna kind of? Most of the people I've had on here were primarily TikTokers and streamers. But you're very centralized and focused on YouTube. Do you wanna explain what you do on YouTube?
Yeah, so essentially my YouTube is just my name is just Vegabomb, and essentially what I do is kind of like funny moments content, mainly gaming. And could describe it best compared to like other creators is probably like a mix of Fitz and Vanos in a way, where it's just like the humor is like the dark humor of like Fitz, but then like the overall style and like I guess like the vibe that it gives off is like a lot like Vanos. And it's just like stupid moments with my friends and stuff and just making stuff like that and posting those, and it's been really doing really good over the past year. So yeah.
Yeah, I've seen from when I first met you, we were both super small when we first met.
Yeah.
You came into one of my Val. I think Val was still in beta when
That
you
was what
first.
yeah, so when I started, because I was this year is the first year like I started like watching Twitch.
Mhm.
So I was looking at a bunch of other creators and Valorant came out. Well, Valorant was in beta. So I was watching a bunch of Valorant streams. I saw your Valorant stream and some other people that I was watching. And I think then you were like what, 3 viewers? 2
Yeah, it
viewers?
it was like me, fucking Nightbot, and like my friend. That was pretty much it.
Yeah. And so we were both pretty small. I think around that time I was probably like 150, 200 subs, around that size.
Yeah,
Like we were both fairly small.
you actually asked me to watch one of your videos. That's
Yep.
that's how I found out that you were also a creator, because you were asking me to give you some feedback. I don't remember what video it was. I think it was a
I
Modern
don't
Warfare
remember.
edit.
Yeah, because essentially what I would do is like I try to develop a connection with other creators, but also try to get criticisms on my videos.
Mm.
Because like for me, what's important is like you can only go so far looking at your video yourself and be like, okay, this is good. So essentially for me, what I thought was just like if I get criticism from other people to see how I can improve on it, it'll help me out so much more. And that's like the majority of what helped me like improve my stuff. Cause like some people would be like, yo, dude, like honestly, this isn't that good. You should improve it like this, and that. I'd be like, okay, bet. Applied those things and it really helped improve my videos. So like, balancing out like especially the biggest thing was taking out like all the earate memes. Like I used to do that a lot. That was actual like AIDS. It's be
Yeah.
like just ideally, it's just like I don't wanna watch a YouTube video and then my ears get blasted and bleeding after the first 2 minutes, like, "Alright, I don't think I should watch this anymore."
Yeah, it's definitely, you can only like, again, watch your videos so many times before you think it's not funny as well. So it's always good to get constructive criticism from people who even might have different sense of humor or stuff like that, or like
Yeah.
something you think is hilarious might actually not be that funny for like the
Yeah.
average
It's just, like,
consumer
different
of
perspectives
YouTube.
are super important.
Yeah, exactly. But you've been oh, I was gonna talk about this actually. So when Janky was on the podcast, we talked about how he was one of those rare occurrences where the first video they post on TikTok goes absolutely insanely viral. And
Yeah.
that happened to you. You have that one Carl Weezer video. Every time you post it, bro, that shit goes insane. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, sure. So the first time I posted it, it got 40K views, and then I posted it again, it got 70K, and I was like, "Bro, let's try again." So I made a new account, I posted it, it got 3 million views. It got me like 4 to 5,000 subs on YouTube, and then I was like I waited like another 3 months, and I was like, "Yo, boy, should I post it again?" They're like, "Bro, fuck them." So I posted it again, I got 2 million views. And yeah, it's been doing really, really good for me. Like that's really what helped me out. It's just like for some reason, dude, that video gets me so much exposure. And it's like, there was a comment I had, bro, where this guy's like, "Bro, I know I watched this video before, but I'm still gonna like it and support it because this shit's actually hilarious." Oh my fucking god.
That's one of those like golden tickets, you know what I mean? Like you ever down bad, just repost that video and
Yeah.
like
I
why
just
do you
think that's
think that
crazy.
video does so well though?
I don't know. I think the reason why it does so well is because it's just like maybe it's just like funny off rip. Like, cause like apparently, like, people make judgments within like the first 3 seconds of seeing something or seeing someone.
Mm,
So maybe like it's just automatically just as funny instantaneously. So yeah. I don't know. And I'm trying to like a lot of my content, well, because of that video, a lot of people assume that's literally only like the only content I create.
mm,
So I get people like in my comments sometimes, not all the time. It's not very common because like people actually like my stuff other than the Carl Weezer bits, but some people will come in, hit those people here and there and be like, why do you not only post Carl videos? I'm like, dude, because like that's not my only type of content, dude. I don't just do impressions. And it's not even well for that clip at least, that's not me. I have a video, my Among Us video where I did my own,
mm.
but that video that's like the biggest one is my friend. So,
I find that so strange how I've noticed that on TikTok especially. People will follow people for one certain thing, and if they don't post any content related to that, the views just absolutely fucking plummet.
yeah. Well,
Like,
the other thing I noticed was so I have a second clip that I always post after like the next day. Well, for the
mhm.
past two accounts I did, it'll blow up like crazy. Like for one of them was I posted the clip at the same time. Within an hour, I got 70K views, and then TikTok took away the sound.
Oh no.
So it tanked, like, so people weren't watching it anymore.
Mhm.
And I was like, "Dog, like, imagine if that wasn't, like, taken down, like, that thing could have been even bigger than the other one."
Yeah,
So
I think when a sound gets taken down, it gets pulled from For You page as well. I think it just sticks to your personal profile.
mhm,
So even people that are coming to your profile won't be able to. They'll be able to watch the video but not have the audio, which is so shitty. That's so much
yeah,
content wasted.
mhm,
That's
and,
so
like, I've been
lame.
seeing so many content creators do, like, that thing where, like, they have, like, a clip that pops them off, but they have, like, other ones that have been going crazy, like, I don't know if you saw this dude, I saw him on TikTok, he's, Ice VR. He does, like, the VR, chat, like, videos where it's, like, him,
Oh,
like, and his
maybe.
friend,
I've
and
had a couple of VR videos. I don't know if it was him
within the
specifically.
past 3 months or no, not even, probably like 2 months or a month, dude, he went from, like, 200 subs to 77,000 subs, dude.
Jesus Christ. And he
It's
just does
just
VR
crazy.
videos?
Yeah, he just does VR chat, and he
Wow.
doesn't even have, like, a VR set, he just uses the, like, the desktop VR chat, bro, and it's just funny as
He
hell.
doesn't even use a headset?
It's just like yeah, it's like that scuffed. I mean,
That's
I don't even
funny.
have a VR headset, but, like, dude, it's just like it just shows that, like, anyone can do it as long as you're funny.
I actually have a buddy of mine who I went to high school with. He doesn't create content or anything. He's in university for comp sci. But
Mhm.
when VR chat was a thing, he just made random videos and he made like this little series of this guy going on like a monologue. And even those did super, super well. Like they got, I think the most has like 12,000 views on YouTube and he had 0 subs on his channel. And now he
That's
has like
really
a
good.
couple hundred. Like it's just from him literally no edits or anything on the videos. It's just raw footage of some kid talking in VR chat and then him following like anime girls around.
Yeah. I think most definitely the biggest growing market for gaming content is gonna be VR
Mhm. Oh,
because it's just the
100%.
next big thing.
Yeah, it's
Because
definitely going
like,
to.
the biggest guys right now I think the first big dudes, like, the first wave, I think, was, like, Molly and all them, like, Josh Dub,
Yeah.
like, all those guys. They're, like, more kid-friendly now, and I feel like that's kinda what it's gonna be, and then I feel like the next wave is gonna be hopefully coming soon, I think, once they integrate, like, I don't know if you saw what Elon Musk said, he wants to make, like or no, was it Elon Musk or was it someone else? That's, like, wants to make a VR headset, but it's mixed with VR and AR.
Oh, that'd be cool as fuck.
So, yeah.
No, I could definitely see VR, especially now. Like it's already so advanced. Like
Mhm.
and VR's only been prominent for a couple years, and there's already like some crazy softwares you can have and shit
Yeah.
like that. And I mean, even like like Swagger Souls does a lot of VR stuff on his Twitch,
Mhm.
and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, it's definitely going to be more than like I think you know how there's like all the Minecraft YouTubers right now and
Yeah.
stuff like that. That's the trend. I could definitely see there being a big group of VR
VR wave.
YouTubers that's the same thing where they just take over the fucking internet and they're everywhere.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the best, or that not the best, the next wave that's gonna come up. So I have some VR footage, but it's like I said, like it's like the scuff version where it's just like off my desktop because
Yeah.
literally we'll hop in like our favorite game to play. Unironically on VR is Among Us. So you just go in there and just fucking act like a bunch of shitters and just fuck around. It's just hilarious. So yeah, that shit's great.
I've definitely been thinking about getting one, but I know VR is super hard to stream. Like you need a
I
dummy
you
good
need a
PC.
strong computer. Yeah, you need a strong
Yeah.
computer.
So I might make some like VR chat content because that shit's funny. Like
Yeah.
I still kind of go on VR chat from time to time, even on my desktop, just to talk to people because people on there are like, they're a different breed of people. I don't understand. Their
You'll
fucking
meet
heads
some
aren't screwed
wackos
on
on there,
right.
bro.
There's some
Yeah.
weirdos on there. You'll see like a little 4'3" little anime girl, and it's like, hey, what's going on? Like some fucking corpse ass husband, bro. Like I don't know. People are so fucking weird on that shit, but it's amazing content. But I've seen recently you've been starting to stream a little more. You were streaming Valorant the other day.
Oh, dude, I don't know if you saw, but dude, I was carrying my team like crazy, bro. It wasn't even like it's so demoralizing, bro. Cause like I know I feel like Carlos feels, bro. Where like I carry my team, I get match MVP, and I lose elo. Like it's so demoralizing. Like I was playing, I had like 3 out of the 5 games. I played like I think 5 games of ranked.
Hmm.
And out of the 3, I got match MVPs for every single one, and just every game, bro, lose 13 MMR, lose 13 MMR. It's like, nice, dude. This is such a great feeling.
Yeah, the Valorant they even I liked how they're doing like the MMR thing or whatever where you can actually see how high up you're going and how low you're going. But at the same time, Valorant does not feel rewarding at all in my opinion.
Yeah,
Like I remember in Overwatch, like a win in Overwatch was like, yes, like fuck, like I'm
just
actually
hype.
climbing, I'm climbing, I'm climbing. In Valorant, it's like you get a win, you go up 20, you lose, you shoot right back down.
Yeah,
And it's so like based on your team. Like there there's a TikToker who uses this rule called the 33% rule. And it's like if you go into a game, there's a 33% chance that you're going to win and a 33% chance that you're going to lose. It's not 50-50 because it's solely based on your teammates.
yeah,
Because like you can get some absolute shitter. Even dude, I felt really bad for this girl because I was low-key flaming her. But I got into a game, I was force stacking with I think Splash, Mant, and Insight. And then we got this gold 2 raise on our team, and I was like, okay, gold 2, like we're all silver, you should be good. She went 2 and 21.
yeah, man. That's just rough,
Like,
dude. The thing that's funny is that like, I was playing in lower elo because I think I might have told this to you. I don't know. I'm not sure. So my one of my friends wanted to play with iron players. So
mhm.
he's like, "Hey, do you have an account that's like low enough elo?" I was like, I think I have an account that's like unranked. So I'll sauce you one of mine, but I forgot like which one's which. I gave him my main account,
Oh
and so
no.
he knocked it down to silver 1, and I was like, "Nice, dude." So I get into my second or third game playing with like gold 1s and gold 2s. I was like, "All right, bro, like if I'm doing okay this game, like they should be able to, hold their weight." They were fucking bottom fragging, dude, and I was carrying my team as a silver 1, dog. It was
uh,
so
Val is one of those games. Actually, we could move this into a topic because I was thinking about making a topic out of this, about people who practice gaming. But
uh-huh.
I feel like Val is one of those games where if you do not practice or at
You're gonna
least
suck.
play for 5 to 6 hours a day, you're gonna suck. You're gonna be trash. So what do you think about people who, especially in low elos, who practice? Like what's your opinion on that?
I think if you see yourself improving, then go for it, but, like, if you're not really seeing any growth, then, like, I wouldn't really stick to Val, especially, like, if you're not doing it for, like, content creation.
Hmm.
Like, if you are, like, playing Val, like, streaming it, like, there's a bunch of people that I see on Twitch, bro, that have big followings, bro, and they are garbage at video games.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna name names, but, like, there's, like, some that I've seen, like, they have, like, 300, 400 viewers, dude, and they're fucking garbage at the game that they're playing. It's just because of their personality. So, like, if you're not, like, really, like, grinding to get good for, like, content creation, you're really just doing it for your free time, you're not really seeing growth, then, like, to me, in my position, I would just not do it, and I would go to another game. I wouldn't necessarily give up on gaming for practice, but, like, try and get different game because that game just might not be your style. Tactical shooters aren't for everyone.
Yeah. There's a I actually this kid. Okay, so when I go live on Twitch, I stream
Mhm.
on TikTok at the same time just to try and pull the TikTok audience
Yeah.
over to Twitch, right? And this kid was in here. He was like, "What are you playing?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm playing some Valorant." And he was like, "Play Cold War, bro." And I was like, "I don't really like Cold War. I find Valorant more fun." He was like, "Bro, Cold War is way better than Valorant." I'm like, "You're kind of comparing apples to oranges here because they're two different games." Like,
Yeah.
and his argument was, "They're shooters, bro. There's guns." And I was like, "Okay, so if you put like a gun mod in Minecraft, is that a shooter game?" He's like, "No." And I'm like, "But there's guns." And bro, this kid was in my TikTok for an hour and a half, just going on and on about how Cold War was better than Valorant. And I was like, it's opinionated. It's opinionated for one. It's opinion based. Because I
Yeah.
know people who will know life tactical shooters like Counter Strike and Siege, but won't touch Call of Duty, and vice versa. Because they're Call of Duty's run and gun, the other ones
Yeah.
are tac shooters, right? So they're played differently.
Yeah. Out of all the tactical shooters, I think for a Call of Duty player, I think the easiest tactical shooter to get in is Siege.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. I
And I
could
think
see
the
that.
hardest is Valorant. Cause like, dude, I made the wrong choice, dude. Cause I played a little bit of PC before, but then I, stopped for a while and did mainly console. So I was like, Call of Duty, fucking loser. So I went when I first got my PC, I was like, dude, what game should I play? And I heard about this game called Valorant, and I'm like, bro, it's like a shooter. Like, I think I'll be good. Like, I've built a shit on kids, but I was like, this is my first time playing PC in like 3 years on a game. And like I was talking to Carlos like when I first met him, he's like, dude, honestly, for you picking up a game out of all the games you get to pick for PC, this is probably the hardest game you like the worst game you should have tried to like learn on because this is like the hardest learning curve.
Valorant has a stupid learning curve, especially for new players. And I know PC gaming's getting a lot more prominent, especially with how expensive console gaming's getting.
Hmm.
People are just taking the extra money and buying a PC.
Yeah,
But like
essentially.
I see people, even on Twitch, like as you mentioned, there's a lot of people on Twitch who have a high following or high viewer count that are just dog shit at the game, and it's like
Yeah,
it,
it's
it's
so bad.
it's because the game's fucking hard. It's a hard game, and
Yeah,
not to mention that some of the mechanics are stupid as fuck. Like counter strafing and fucking the spray controls are dumb, and they keep changing shit and stuff like that. Like
yeah,
I think I got lucky being a Counter Strike sweat, because some of that carried over, but it's not as much as some people would think.
yeah.
It's
To me, it's just
it's
like CS is just so much more fun to me. I
mhm.
just like CS so much more. And I think the reason why is like I know of course like there's the biggest problem just like, servers like tick rate and stuff like that. But it's
Yeah,
just like for me, it's just like the biggest thing I have with Valorant is just like with the whole agent thing is that it puts you into a box and puts you or it gives you like limitations on certain things. Like I understand the argument that like, well, you want to play like with your playstyle. So like if you can use this certain character that matches your playstyle, then it's gonna improve your playstyle even more and just make you a better player. It's like, yes, I understand that, but what about the people who just like also want to switch it up and be able to just do whatever they want? And it's
yeah,
basically like a balanced playing field. So like with CS, it's just like you have everyone has the same type of guns, everyone has the same type of utility, it's just, like, you get to learn what you get to use and just kind of just outbrain people, wherein this is like, "Oh, I'm a raise man, I can just fucking throw my rocket launcher out and just kill someone." It's just
yeah.
yeah.
I think
Or,
with
raise
CS2,
flash.
I mean sorry, with Valorant, the roles are a lot more prominent. Like there's duelists who are specifically for doing this. There's sentinels who are specifically supposed to do this, and like yes, it's because there are roles in Counter Strike. Like there's entry fraggers, second fraggers, like IGL stuff like that. But I think because Valorant, not a lot of people know that like, oh, I'm playing a duelist. That means I should entry frag. People say, oh, I just like their utility, and they don't play their
Yeah.
role. You know what I mean? When in CS, it's like anyone can really
There's no
play
definitive
the
boundaries in
role.
CS.
Yeah. The hardest role to play in CS is probably entry fragger, because you need to rely on your team behind you, but you also need to secure picks. When in Valorant, entry fragger is like, oh, here's my Phoenix flash. Oh, put up a wall. Oh, I don't know where the enemies are. Oh, I'm dead. Like it's just so, I don't know, man. At least that's how it is for lower elo, because I watch tens a lot,
Mhm.
and like a radiant gameplay and stuff like that, and there's a huge fucking difference, like a crazy difference just watching them play. Like it's so fast, and then in lower elo, even up until like plat, people are scared
Yeah.
to play their roles and stuff like that. It's weird.
Yeah, it's just a lot of people lower elo since they don't like, they're afraid, especially if, like, you're solo queuing, like, you're afraid to just be confident because you're like, I guess there's, like, that fear of just, like, getting, like, absolutely just shit on by, like, your teammates.
Yeah.
Because if you fuck up once, like, you don't wanna feel ridiculed, I guess, for some people. For me, I just honestly, I just stopped caring anymore, like, I wanna do what I wanna do, like, I know I have to rely on what my teammates are saying, but, like, if it's something that I felt like not almost ego peaking, but, like, just, like, having some sort of confidence in doing a certain play, and they shitted me for it, it's like, "Dude, sorry, bro, I just thought I could do it." Like, I'm not
Hmm.
gonna be there just, like, let my not my ego, but, like, let my confidence crush like that, because 'cause I'm just gonna fuck you up for the rest of the game.
That's what I've noticed about Val too. Is toxicity is crazy. I don't know if it's
Yep.
because it's a Riot game, because like fucking League
League
is
League is
abs. Oh my
toxic.
fucking god.
It is a whole 'nother beast, bro. That's why I never got into that game because I have heard stories, bro, of how bad that game gets.
I low key, I'll be honest. I sent a message in my group chat last night with some of my high school friends, and I said, "Yo, can you guys teach me how to play League?" Because it seems like such a fun game to like kind of turn your brain off and like just play with some homies. Like meanwhile, like if you're late night, gaming, playing fucking Valorant or Counter Strike or COD, like you still need some sort of like attention span
Yeah.
to play the game, because you need to hit your shots, you need to do this, that, especially if you're playing ranked. But in League, it's like you just kind of click on shit and press like four
Yeah.
buttons. Like I don't know. It seems like a fun game, but that's the thing that I don't want. That's what took me out of Siege comp as well, was the toxicity. Competitive Siege is probably one of the most toxic, like, gaming communities. I don't know what it is. If it's like fucking actual ex SWAT force officers that I'm playing with, like it's I literally, even in bronze, I was in bronze when I played Siege, because I'd never played comp, and my first game in bronze I was getting shit on like it was the fucking major. Like holy shit, dude.
Yeah, it's just like some games like that, dude, it's just like one fuck up, dude, and people just rip into you. It's just sad.
Yeah, that's what I don't get though. I would understand if you're playing on a team and you whiff an easy play or some shit like that, but people take it so seriously in lower elos. I don't get it. It's like most people in low elo are playing for fun, and they're just
Yeah.
playing comp, or they're trying to like climb a little bit. But like, man, fucking people treat it like they're playing for $1 million, when it's like, dude, you're gonna get 15 SR after this, and you're gonna be still stuck in the same rank. Like, why does it matter if I, didn't throw my drone properly or missed a fucking whatever? Like,
Yeah,
um,
exactly.
weirdos, dude. Have you played a lot of Siege?
I've actually never played Siege.
Yeah, you're not missing
That's
out.
why
I'll
I
be
was
honest.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, that's why, like, like, a lot of my friends, like, Neon told me that he wanted me to play Siege with him, and I was like, "Yeah, I gotta see if I wanna download it or whatnot," and then I checked it, I didn't have a space, and then, like, people were telling me, like, "Dude, you do not wanna get into Siege." I was like, "Okay. Alright, for sure."
I feel like for the
So,
type of content you make, it would actually be decent, like just background.
just fuck around.
Yeah, because I actually see a lot of YouTubers use Siege, or at least not really anymore, because Siege isn't as popular, but like maybe like 2017, 2018, a lot of people use Siege for like their funny moment shit, because there's team killing, there's really toxic people, like it's just kind of a good all around
Yeah.
kind of background
Well,
game,
is
I
it, like,
guess.
for, like, is there casual fun, or is it just, like, their rank just, like, low elo fun? Like, what is
There's
it
there
that
there's casual fun. You could play casual. There's
alright, I'm gonna
also
just add that.
there's unrated competitive. So it's like it plays like competitive, but it's not ranked.
Yeah, so you don't lose elo or gain elo or anything like that.
Yeah. Which is also kind of fun. I was playing that a little bit a couple weeks ago.
I'm
But
gonna try it Siege, we'll see. I mean, if there's, like, casual stuff, I thought it was only comp, but if it's, like, if there's casual stuff, then I'm about to look into it.
mhm. It's not that expensive either. It's a relatively cheap game. It always goes on sale.
Mhm.
Check it out.
Did you
What is
see oh, my
Oh no,
bad.
go for it, go for it, go for it.
No, I was gonna say, did you see that, Cold War is adding league play?
Like CDL? Wait, is it like just a playlist, or is it actual?
It's like a ranked.
Good. That's all I'm gonna say. Actually, does that include that thing? I saw a TikTok where they were. Oh, maybe it was a troll, and I'm just not thinking properly. Apparently, they were taking a skill-based matchmaking.
I'm not sure, I had
Okay, it
to
was
look
probably
into
a
it.
troll. It was probably a troll.
I'd had to look into it, but I know for sure that I saw that they're adding league play. So essentially, it's just like normal ranked, where it's just like you get a rank, And I don't know if it's like a playlist where you just hop in and then like specifically like you just have ranked for that thing, or just like I don't know how it works. I just saw they're adding league play.
I think that'll definitely be good, pulling the sweats out of casual.
Yeah, because they're gonna be like, I don't want to play against these shitters. Like I want to actually have real competition.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a game like COD though is so. I mean, we talked about this on your podcast. The how do I word this? The people who are naturally good at the game compared to people who sweat. The people who are naturally good are still gonna stay in the game. I just hope it takes the sweats out of casual.
Yeah,
The people
essentially.
who have fucking 18 back panels on their controllers, foot pedals, fucking audio cues, and voice fucking recognition, like
Yeah, and they're like doing call outs and shit. It's like Jesus,
bro,
bro.
that shit killed me in Modern Warfare. I grinded Modern Warfare multiplayer a lot. People would give fucking callouts in like team deathmatch and shit on like a map like Shipment, where it's like, bro, I could see the entire map with my FOV.
Bro, he's in that one cargo box.
Like I'm like, bro, it's Shipment. People are here grinding camos, man. They're not trying
Yeah,
to
that's the
fucking
majority
win.
of people.
Like
Yeah,
that's pretty
essentially.
funny.
Like the only time I think I would do Call of Duty is just like if I'm doing S&D and like I actually want to sweat. Majority of the time, dude, like you've seen my videos, it's just like fuck around. Like I just fucked around on S&D. Like it's just
Yeah.
like a more relaxed thing because like I don't know, I just didn't have to. It wasn't as crazy, I guess. And like even now, it's just like I'll hear people do like call outs like in freaking like Warzone warm up. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, man? Like this is just like
Hey,
it's so
bro, treat
stupid.
practice like a game, man.
I guess. Like, dude, I'm gonna be honest, the majority of the time I'm in pregame, dude, I'm literally just like looking at my phone and I just have like my game muted. I'm just like looking at TikTok or Twitter or something like that.
Yeah, I sometimes sweat in the pregame. I'll be honest. If first gun to spawn in is a Car 98 or like a sniper, I'll try and hit feeds. I'll be honest. I'm a little
I mean,
sniper
I
sweat.
understand like people trying to warm up on it, like because it's pregame, but like people who are like doing like full-fledged call outs and like actually acting like it's like an actual game. It's like Jesus
Yeah, I
Christ,
see
man, chill
people
out.
doing like the mechanics abuse where they like slide cancel and shit in the warm up to try and get some kills. It's like, dog, what are you doing?
Yeah. I
Um,
was
have you seen all that controversy about the Rose skin or Rosa or whatever it's called in Warzone?
no. What is
It's
that?
it's the it's the like the gimp suit pretty much. It's like the all black like skin tight skin that was in like the season 2 or 3
Oh,
battle
yeah, yeah,
pass.
yeah. What about it?
People are like petitioning to get it removed out of the game.
I mean, it is pretty hard to see sometimes. Like it's almost like invisible in some areas, but I
Especially
understand
in
like why people
buildings.
is yeah, like there was one time where I was playing, I think we were like in Superstore and like some of those rooms are like, no lighting. And
Mm-hmm.
even if you turn on like shadows, like it's still hard to see for some reason. So like I ran into a room, bro. I just got drilled. I'm like, where'd I get drilled from? And I see they got the all black skin sitting in a corner. I'm like, nice, dude. That's fucking lovely. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like, you can't
people
even, like, see
on
their outline unless, like, you're literally, like, sitting there, like, trying to, you almost like you know where it's at in order to, like, see it.
yeah. Yeah,
Rough.
no, it's definitely you need to like squint to see that shit. Especially like you know those little buildings where it's kind of like a little trailer and then you
Oh,
walk in.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
usually like ammo or like a chest on one side. You go to the other side, there's a door, and there's sometimes a chest on
Yeah,
the other
yeah.
one. Those places, because when you walk in the first side, fuck, I'm trying to visualize this and explain it. There's like a bunch of equipment and shit to the side, like boxes and stuff like that. Right when you open the door,
Mhm.
they sit on there a lot. If I had a fucking dollar for every time I got killed by a Rosa skin sitting in those specific spots in those little trailers, dude, or little buildings or whatever they are, bro. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I think what they should do is that instead of, like, taking it out of the game, they should lighten the color. So I would say maybe, like, doing, like, a dark blue or, like,
or
just
like
not
a
like an
light, not like a light gray, but like make it more gray.
yeah, because like, make it a lot more definitive because I understand, like, the whole thing, like that it's harder to see. I don't think it's game breaking, but like it could determine a battle sometimes depending on the situation. But like, yeah, I don't think they should completely take it out of the game because I think it's still a cool skin, and they should just change a little bit.
You're also dealing with Call of Duty players who fucking complain about everything. Doesn't matter
Yeah,
what it
true.
is, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I've just been seeing it all over TikTok. A lot of people are complaining about it. I've gotten so many videos of PC players who are using what's it called? GeForce Experience to lighten up their game. Like they change
Oh my
the
god.
saturation and stuff like that. and it's like someone was like, here's the best settings to change on GeForce Experience. So literally to not die from the Rosa skin. That was his whole
Oh my
point of the
god.
video. And I was like, bro, like I understand it's frustrating, but fuck, dude, it's like you don't need to go ahead and change all your settings like that.
That's amazing, dude. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the lighting in COD is pretty shit though. In Modern Warfare, at least. I don't know about Cold War.
Yeah.
The lighting is kind of dog shit.
So
Um,
what should we bring up like older topics or the topics from the last
I
time
was
we
gonna bring
tried?
up the ninja
Yeah, I was gonna
topic.
say should we talk
Yeah,
about that?
yeah,
Okay.
you go for it, 100%.
So if you don't know like if you don't know me personally, like or like just like if you're not like within my friend group, there's someone who I talk to a lot named Faisal. He's one of my good friends, and he unironically was new ninja in high school. Well, we don't call him ninja because like call him Richie, like call him by his first
Yeah,
name.
we're fucking tight with him.
Yeah, bro, we're best friends with that man. But, he went to the same high school as him, and when my friend Faisal went to high school, when he was a freshman, he needed to get a senior advisor because I don't know how they do it over in Canada, but they have, like, senior advisors for high school, like, to show you around, just like orientation almost for high
Yeah.
school.
Mhm.
And so my friend had to get a senior advisor, and they gave him to you at random at his high school. For us, for my high school, you could pick, like, who, like, you wanted. Like, you didn't really know them, but you're like, "Oh, like, I'll just, snag this person."
Yeah.
But his person that he had as senior advisor was fucking Richie Tyler, fucking Ninja Blevins, bro. And he told me he's like he was just mad weird because like at that point in time he was a senior, so I think he was already doing like the MLG Halo stuff at that point
Yeah,
in time.
I think so.
So yeah, he met him, and then that I think the next day he got his schedule changed, so he didn't have Richie as his senior advisor the next day. But like that's how he met him. And then yesterday he told me when he went to I think he said this was in college. He went to a party with one of his friends.
Mhm.
Fucking David Dobrik was there
No shot. What the fuck?
because David Dobrik's from Vernon Hills.
Oh,
So
okay.
this was like, when he was in college or whatever, and he didn't like, properly meet him, but he saw him there and he's like, I'm not talking to this man. Like, I don't know if he was gonna say like just a random dude coming up to him like, "Hey, what's up, man? What's up, David?" It's like,
This is post fame David Dobrik, like he's already
I
famous?
I think so. I'm not sure. I'd had to like talk to him properly about it. But we were talking about it yesterday because I was like, we were talking about like we were playing zombies. I was like, "Yo, Faisal's like, do you know anyone else like famous other than Richie?" He's like, "Yeah, dude. I don't know if I told you, but like I actually met David Dobrik." And like jokingly, I was like, "Did you meet him like at Woodfield? Because like that's like the mall like David Dobrik would go to like just randomly. That's like the biggest
Okay.
mall like in Illinois." And he was like, "No, dude, like, I saw him at a college party." I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Why the fuck would David Dobrik go to, like, college party?" He's like, "Yeah, dude, it was at my friend's house, and he was there." And I was like, "That's weird."
That's so fucking weird, dude. I've never had an experience like that. I
I've never
wish.
met a famous person.
I've like met famous people, but like at cons and stuff like that, like where I go
Yeah.
up to their fucking signing booth and shit.
Yeah, I've never
Dude, I have a story that I'm so fucking mad about, and I've never told this, and this is a perfect time to tell it. I almost met Shroud. Like I almost met Shroud.
really?
I was at so in Toronto, there's a yearly like Comic-Con type thing called Fan Expo, and I think in 2017 there was the North American Counter-Strike finals or fucking qualifier. Or it might have been 2016. But there was a big CS tournament going on that was like a major tournament. So me and my friends went to go watch, and literally right as we pulled in, C9 was leaving, and Shroud was on C9 at the time, and it was like they were just fucking mobbed. So it was like I couldn't go and meet him or anything, but I knew the tourney was there. C9 was my team, so I was like, fuck, I'm gonna go meet the boys. Like I'm gonna go meet my fucking Counter Strike idols at the time, and Shroud was there, and I missed him by like 10 minutes, bro.
Damn.
I know. Now Shroud's the fucking face of Twitch.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever met a famous I just know people who know famous people, that's really it. Like, sadly, I'm one of those dudes who didn't meet anyone famous, but it'd be super dope. I might soon, like, I'm trying to talk to people, like, to collab with, and they know bigger people,
Hmm.
so that'd be dope. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely want to start doing more collab streams, but
How
it's
does that work? Like,
just
collaboration
play games
streams?
with people,
You
pretty
just play
much, I
with them?
guess. Yeah.
Okay.
But my thing is like I'm so bad at talking to the people I'm playing with or like giving comms. Like I'm assuming we're probably gonna play Warzone or Val, and paying attention to chat at the same time, because I would say with my streams, like chat is pretty much my number one priority. I answer almost every single message. It doesn't matter how many fucking people are in chat. Like that's my biggest priority. And I've noticed like when I played Among Us with like Splash in our group, like dips in viewers because I'm focusing on the game, and people, start to think like,
Yeah.
oh, fucking
Well,
ego
that's
Andy
why
not paying attention and shit like
that's why I
that.
have a lot of respect for, like, you and Splash and them because, like, honestly, like, compared to, like, other streamers I've watched, dude, like, you guys actually read your chat, like, insanely well. Like, I've been trying to get into streaming again, dude, and, like, I sometimes have trouble trying to keep up even though I literally have, like, a fraction of what you have. I'll have, like, 7 viewers, I'm like, "Dude, I'm struggling." Like, I'm trying to focus on the game while trying to read chat, like, holy fuck.
Oh, chat has killed me 1,000 times in games. I'll be honest, where I take a millisecond to look over at chat like during a round, and I just get fucking slaughtered.
Dude, that's why, like, in Valorant when I was streaming Valorant, I was like, "Dude, like, I don't wanna really, like, look away because 'cause I'm, like, in a game." Like, there was a situation where I was in a 1v5, like, and I think I clutched it to 1v1 and then I lost, but, like, still, either way, like, I saw people typing in chat. I was like, "I'm sorry, chat, I can't look at this." Like, I'm in, like, a really tough situation. I can't really look away. I'll fucking lose this. It's
I,
just
I
stuff like
always
that, it's
say
super
if you
tense.
watch my streams, you always hear me say, "Sorry, give me one sec, guys," because I'll be fucking like holding an angle or something, or like about to push someone, and I could see there's messages going on my screen beside me, and it's like, fuck, dude.
'Cause I don't wanna make it seem like I'm ignoring them, it's just like you're just like sometimes you get, like, so into the game that, like, you forget, like, "Yo, I have a chat that I have to talk to," like, "Oh, shit."
I feel that, and it's kind of sad to say, but I've sometimes like been in a game and forgot that I'm streaming before. Where it's like I remember there was one Valorant game specifically. I had just gotten a raid, so I was like, okay, I gotta put on a show. Like I gotta, do my thing. I had like 40 viewers or something like that, and I was on a 3K, and it was a 1v2, and I was so fucking focused. I didn't clutch it, unfortunately. But after the round, I looked over at chat and I was like, "Oh fuck!" And then I started like re-talking to chat, and like I literally was so focused on the game, I forgot I was streaming.
Yeah. And for me, it's just, like, with, like, the whole streaming aspect is, like, I really like, I'm hesitant to play with, like, my actual friends that I record with and stuff, like, with
Hmm.
streaming is because I'm so afraid that they're gonna say something that, like, can get me banned. Because, like, YouTube is so different compared to Twitch, like, you can cut stuff out. So, like,
Hmm.
we have, like, our jokes that really aren't TOS for Twitch, so, like, sometimes, like, I'll be like, "Can that go in a video? Maybe not," or, "This can go in a video, blah, blah, blah." So, like, that's why I'm a very hesitant with, like, who I play with. So, that's the thing that only sucks about trying to, Twitch again or trying Twitch, like, out compared to, like, YouTube because it's just, like, you almost have to have that filter all the time.
Yeah, even I sometimes don't have a filter, and I say some things where I'm like that. Like you'll see me now. I stop myself a lot. When like someone will say something dumb in chat, and I'll try and clap back with something, but I'm like, oh fuck, like I don't know if I should say that. Like that's kind of mean, and I don't know if like I don't know what Twitch does with rude comments. I think they leave it. Like if you're
Yeah.
if you're like roasting someone, but I'm like, I don't want to like,
Risk it.
this could get clipped and taken out of context and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I do like about YouTube though, is you can pick and choose. Like with Twitch, I mean literally what you said, you have to be super careful. That's why I don't really do viewer games as much. Especially because when we did Among Us, there wasn't anything like racist or really against TOS that was said by people who wasn't a part of the normal stream group, but some people would come in and start saying some really questionable shit. And
Some,
it's
like, underline like, some weird undertones to them.
yeah, it's some
Like, I
borderline
think this
like
could be sus, but I don't know if it is sus, like
yeah. Yeah, I mean I enjoy playing with Splash and them, but it's more so myself. Like I enjoy playing games a little bit more by myself anyways. But at the same time I'm really cutting myself for content. Like you can achieve so much more playing with other people because you could bounce off each other, you can make different jokes and shit. Um but yeah, I don't know, man.
yeah,
I'm working on it. I do
yeah.
need to find some new people to play games with though.
Yeah, personal content-wise, it's just, like, me playing by myself is tough because a lot of like you said, like, a lot of my humor, like, just comes from talking like, just bouncing off other people. Like, me as, like, a person, like, I think sometimes I can come up with the jokes just off, like, the top of my head, but sometimes it's just feed it off of, like, someone else, just, like, the whole vibe. So,
Yeah.
yeah. And especially when we played, like, off stream, but that was like funny as hell. Like whole Sharif thing, bro. That shit was so stupid.
Yeah,
You just come in, you know what, dude? Like high key, I would just go in on my dog. It's like, all right, bro. Like this man just came in. You don't even know this man. You're saying stuff like that off rip. Like, come on, dude.
Bro, that shit was okay. Hold on, before we continue, I just want to say that sounded really mean what I said before. Trying to find new people to play with. I'm not trying to find new people to play with. I'm trying to expand my group of content creators. I said it and I was like,
He's cutting people off, guys. Just to be
yeah.
honest. Like, sorry, Splash.
Nah, no,
Calm
I
down.
said it and I was like, oh, that sounded a lot worse than what I meant. Like, no, Splash, Jones, man, all the homies, I love you guys, bro. You're not going anywhere until I get 1,000,000 subs and I'm cutting you guys off. I'm sorry. It's just how it is.
They're just like watching this, like, all right, I see how it is. All right,
I was
bro.
literally thinking that. I'm like, I know for a fact Splash is gonna send me a DM after he listens to this and he's gonna be like, bro, what the fuck?
He's gonna send you that GIF of or that the video of like the Spider-Man walking across the building with Playboy Cardi playing in the background like a long time.
Bro,
Dude,
oh,
like that
dumb
meme is
bad,
so good.
dude. That shit's goated. Dude, I need more reaction. This is so off topic for the podcast. I need more reaction pictures, bro. I know some people who have folders of reaction pictures for
Dude,
any
no,
fucking
Twitter is
circumstance.
the plug for that, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Like we were playing. I forget what we were playing. We like because like I think you saw like me and Neon always like be saying such shit, and we'll be like,
Yeah.
"Hey yo." But like one time, dude, we were in the middle of a game, like mid gunfight, bro. I grabbed my phone and I sent a picture of the backyardigan penguin with the camera saying 4 fucking K. 'Cause he said like some sus shit. And I was like, yo, this would be funny as fuck for a clip. So just like,
Oh,
dude, Twitter's a plug for like certain pictures. Like I have a bunch of those. Like I have like the Illuminati memes. I have backyardigan, the 4 fucking K thing. I have a bunch of other memes. They're just so good.
yeah, dude. I have a picture of Godzilla fucking going for a layup.
Yeah, I saw that shit. I saw you. Did you post? You posted it on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
God.
Oh man, dude. Oh, I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Oh, I mean, again, this is so out of context, but I mean, we're talking about it, about dumb shit like that makes you laugh on Twitter. You know the Android ringtone?
Trying to think. Hey, let me look it up real quick. I think I know your. Yes, yes, that one. Oh my
Bro, that
god, you
shit
have that as a
kills
sound
me.
effect?
That shit kills me. I don't know why it's so funny.
Well, it's because one of my friends, Buster or Brandon, he has an Android. So like every time I hear it, bro, like if we're like in a voice call, I'll be like, Brandon, is someone calling you? And he's like, shut the fuck up. That
God,
shit's so
dude.
good, bro. Quality meme.
It's that has tainted my fucking brain. I have a coworker who has an Android and his shit goes like he doesn't keep it on silent. So whenever it goes off and I'm at work, I fucking laugh. Like I can't control it. Like it genuinely makes me laugh every single time. It's so stupid. That scares me, bro. That genuinely scares me. If a fucking ringtone
Can make you
can make
laugh.
me laugh, like what's gonna happen in fucking 3 years, dude?
Yeah,
Comedy's
there's
going
some dumb
downhill.
shit that make like, dude, that's the thing is like too mad like humor doesn't make me laugh, but then I'll like laugh at some dumb shit. Like we were playing cards yesterday, and it
Mm-hmm.
got to the point, bro, where I was literally so like it'd be the prompts, right? It'd be like nothing beats blank than like Arby's or like something stupid. And
Arby's.
like so literally one of them, Brandon literally put like, just like put the card, but it was blank, and we were all dying of laughter. It got that bad. It was so
Bro,
stupid.
you need to invite me to your next card session, bro. That shit killed me when I played that one time. That shit was so funny.
Yeah, like, I'm making a video, like, on it, like, I got 9.5 minutes of footage from us playing for, like, 30 minutes. It was so bad.
Oh
It was
man.
because the entire time well, the first game, we're like, "Dude, we're gonna have to make it 3 write-ins only because we found a new one that you can put write-ins,
Okay.
but I found one yesterday where you put pictures.
Oh
But
no.
we did a write-ins one. And my friend, Brandon was like, "Dude, like, honestly, like, we're gonna have to do only 3 write-ins because if we do only write-ins, we all know damn well we're just gonna be roasting each other." So, I was like, "Yeah, I can't really put that in a video because no one's gonna understand the jokes."
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah, it was just like that, and then we did only write-ins, and it was just so bad. Actually terrible.
Oh, bro. Yeah, that shit would kill me.
Like, I don't really know what my favorite type of content to make is right now. Like, I don't feel like I have like a definitive thing. Of course, like I have like I think the go-to right now that people really watch is my Call of Duty, but like I also love other games too. Like Call of Duty is always gonna be like that sweet spot of just like I'll always be able to play it all the time.
Mm.
But it's just like I also like playing new games too, because there's some dudes, bro, that literally only play one game on YouTube. It's so bad. Like, not to call like specific like communities out, but dude, there's like those funny moments guys who only play Siege, bro.
Uh-huh.
Who only play Siege, and it's just like, yeah, like the clips are funny, but like I kind of also want to see different games too, man. Especially like a game I don't really like play that often. Like even Call of Duty, man. I can't watch Call of Duty fun moments every single time. Like if they switch it up, then it makes it better.
It's the same thing for stream, and that's kind of what sucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Is
if it's doing good and like you're afraid to like change, you know what I mean? It's just like for
yeah.
some people it's very, very scary. And especially if it's like your job. Well, like this could be our job, but like people who are like doing this full time, like it's scary to like change it up because you don't know if like you'll lose that group. Like you'll lose that fan base. It's
Yeah,
very terrifying.
it is scary. As a streamer, I've noticed there are some very loyal people. Um, but I've also noticed that there are people who only come into my stream when I play Minecraft. Only when I play Minecraft.
Damn.
I last time I played Minecraft before yesterday was I think 2 months ago. And I'm not name dropping, but like some people were coming through from that 2 months ago. And like, oh, Minecraft again, let's go, dude. And I'm like, I don't know.
Damn,
I
bro.
totally
Like
understand people have their interests. You know what I mean? Not everyone likes Warzone. When I switched from Warzone to Valorant, I lost viewers and then I gained viewers. Like, it's very hit or miss. Some people will watch anything. Some people don't give a fuck. They say as long as you're having fun and still, you know, somewhat being entertaining,
yeah.
then it's fine. But some people will only like if Dream were to stop playing Minecraft, his viewership would fucking plummet.
Yeah, it would tank.
Like it's so crazy how definitive, is that the word? That some, not definitive, fuck, how like, dude, what's the word, help me, how reliant some people are on one
Like how
certain
dependent
game.
they are like on one game.
Yeah, that shit kind of blows me away, especially like I don't know if I could play one game for the rest of my life if I were making money off of it. Like
I don't
COD, I
really
could
know.
see. COD, I could see because COD is a new game every year, right? It's kind of different. You're kind of changing it up. If you don't like the new COD, you can always go back to the year prior, like a lot of people are doing with Modern Warfare and like Warzone.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, man. Like a Valorant, like,
I would hate myself if I was a Valorant YouTuber, bro.
yeah,
I would
I would
I would have
too.
quit I probably would have quit YouTube, like, 3 months ago if I was, like, a Valorant YouTuber, man, like, to be honest, like, I can't make videos on that game. That game just, like it just kills your mood, bro.
This has been Valorant slander hour.
Yeah, I mean, dude, because like, Carlos knows well, not knows, but, like, always says, like, I'm a hater on stuff, bro, and he hates it when I talk bad on Valorant, man. He hates it so much. It's like, dude, it's just, like, I don't find it fun. Like, that's it. Bottom line.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not saying it's, like, bad in general, but I told him, like, it's like, for me, bro, it's just not fun sometimes. Like, there are fun moments, but it's just like for me, it's just like majority of the time, it's just the cons outweigh the pros, even though I still go to play that game. It's fucking sad.
that's why I don't get it either. I tell myself every night that I hate Valorant. I'll get one message saying, "Yo, you trying to play?"
And I'll
Sure.
be like, all right,
I
I'll get on.
hop on. I buy the next fucking 3 years worth of battle passes. Like, dude, I bought the glitch pop vandal. I wasn't going to, but
My
I
God.
saw it and I was like, "Fuck, dude, I have to." Like, I feel
Might be a hot
obligated
take,
to.
but for me, I actually don't like the glitch pop vandal. I like the phantom is actually okay, but the vandal to me, I like tried it out. I was like, this feels like really weird.
It sounds like a fucking 50 cal. Like
Like it's loud as fuck.
it's super loud. Like, you know how the Reaver one and the Prime one are like, they don't sound very like, I don't know how to word it. Like, I don't know, the
They
I
don't
don't,
sound like an AK. They don't
yeah,
sound
the glitch pop one sounds very fucking loud. I
I
like the
like the
skin
Reaper
though.
one.
The
The
aesthetic
skin
of
is
the
I
skin
can
is
see why
cool.
people like it, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I already have the Oni Phantom, so it's like I already spent money on a Phantom that has like a finisher and VFX and stuff like that. I didn't really
Mhm.
need another one, so I just bought the Vandal, and hopefully this is all the last couple skins I buy.
Yeah.
Um, no guarantees. I also bought the You know how there's like the pictures that move in the guns?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I bought the sun or the horizon one for the Vandal as well, which is like a sunset.
Yeah, I know there's like that one. There's like the Christmas one, right?
Yeah, and there's like a the nebula as well.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. There's the Nebula one.
Yeah, I didn't like them at first, but the sunrise one is just I don't know, it's kind of cool. But I was thinking like, why would anyone buy a skin that literally changes nothing about the actual gun? It just changes the skin.
Yeah, it just makes it
But
to where it's just like a picture.
yeah, that's fucking Riot is smart for that. I'll be honest. That's low effort, high IQ. They're literally just putting a picture over top of the weapon, and that's
And
it.
it's
People
like,
are
here's
buying it.
this is $90.
Yeah, pretty much. So expensive. It's cool though. I remember I also told myself I wasn't gonna spend money on Valorant when it was in beta.
And then you did.
At first, I was like, I'll just buy Battle Pass, you know, I'll just buy Battle Pass skins, and then it was like, oh, but
Buy
this
every
fucking
skin in closed beta.
the Spline Op is really cool. And it's like, oh, the Oni Phantom is really cool. I might buy the Sovereign Ghost now because it's really
Yeah.
cool.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
dude.
ask you this too, was if you were able to like, do you have any like a dream collab that you want to do with someone right now that like it would feel like you'd be like, this would be super dope to work with this person?
Um, like just anyone.
Anyone, yeah.
I don't
Streamer,
know. I mean,
YouTuber,
I have
whatever.
a couple streamers that I watch that would be cool to collab with, but I don't think like uh a dream collab. I don't really know if I have one right now because honestly, like outside of my group and then like XQC, I don't really watch much in the way of streamers or like YouTubers and stuff like that. I think Tim would be cool to play with only because
10 man.
I've played CS with Tim before.
Oh,
Way,
really?
way, way back. Yeah, my friend. Okay, I shouldn't say I played CS. My friend played CS with him, and I just so happened to be over at my friend's house at the time, and I hopped on the mic and played a couple of games of CS:GO or a couple rounds.
Oh,
He got queued with it. Do you know you don't and do you know CS:GO at all?
like what do you mean? Just like
Like
the
ESCA stuff?
no, no, I don't.
So ESCA was essentially a different version of ranked Counter-Strike. So there was the in-game rank system, which was like Silver 1, Silver 2, whatever. But then there was ESCA, which is like once you're past the highest rank, Global Elite, you probably move on to ESCA. And my friend was really fucking good. This is actually Eric. Shout out Eric. He's a mod in my chat. Um, he was just queuing ESCA, and he just got into a game. He got into a game with Summit, and then like a week later got into a game with Tim. And I just hopped on the mic and I was like fucking freaking the fuck out because I've been a Tim fanboy.
Damn.
But
Yeah,
I think actually playing with Tim for content would be cool. He doesn't know I exist, but okay.
yeah, true, true, true. I actually generally wonder like who like has seen my content, like of like who's like the biggest person who's seen my videos and hasn't said anything. Cause like I'm assuming like a lot of those big guys don't really like say stuff. They're just like, oh, okay, that was cool, and
Mm-hmm.
then move on. So like I really like wonder like who's the biggest person who's like seen my stuff. But, like, for collaboration-wise, I think for me, the coolest ones would I think the most legendary one, and I feel like people would laugh, like, especially, like, my friends would laugh their ass off if I ever got to play games with, Ninja, bro. That's when I know I made it because it's like, "Damn, bro, I slandered this man for my entire life, and then I just got into a game with him."
Everything's coming back full circle.
Dude, that's, like, when
Dude,
I
that'd be
know
so
that, like,
funny.
it'd be destiny, bro. It's just, like, if I can, like, just play with that dude, because like, there's so many videos, bro, I have on my channel, bro, me slandering this man. And then it's just like I get into a game with like Faisal told me, he's like, "Bro, if you ever get into a game with Ninja, bro, like that's when you know you made it." Cause like you fucking shit on him this entire time and you get into a game with him, that'd be amazing.
Imagine
But
you get
yeah.
into a game with him and he's you know, you say like, oh, you were my friend's high school mentor, and he like adds you and shit. Oh, what's your channel, bro? What's your channel? Literally
And
the
he's gonna
ninja
check.
slander channel.
Yeah, essentially. Like I have so many dude, like there's a good chunk of my content where it's just me us shitting on him. But yeah, like him would be dope. Um, I think another one would probably be like Fitz, because like he was like the main inspiration for me like to kickstart my channel.
Yeah.
Um Who else would be super dope? Him, that's I think that's really it. Like, other people that they're like, it would just be, like, clutch to work with people because there's some people that they're just, like, they'd help you with exposure, not really, like you don't really, like, fuck with, like, their stuff.
Uh-huh.
So or, like, they're just, like, okay. They're like those dudes that, like, you're friends with in high school, but, like, you don't, like, talk to them outside of school. They're like, "Oh, yeah, they're cool. They have personalities," but you wouldn't wanna, like, play with them, like, outside of school.
Yeah.
type of thing.
I now that you mentioned the who's the biggest creator that's seen your stuff you don't know, you're making me think. I know I've been on some people's For You pages who are big, like FaZe Muse has liked one of my videos before, so it means I know I'm on his For You page. But it makes me think like beyond that.
Oh, shit, no,
Like
yeah. I know one at least. I know one that's, like, seen my stuff. I think I talked about it when we last recorded. Crispy saw my videos.
oh yeah. I remember you were talking about
So
that. You do you want to talk about it again?
sure, yeah. So I posted a clip on my TikTok where it was just like I was like watching it. It wasn't like really didn't have anything to do with Crispy. Like I just was watching a stream. Like it was a Discord Funny Moments video. I was watching a stream. We were just like talking about some stupid shit. And I was like, bro, honestly, should I just like at Crispy on this video and see if he like responds? I'm like, yo, like I was like at Crispy, I was like, I was just watching your stream while, like, doing some dumb shit. He's like, "I don't really know what you guys are talking about in this video," because they commented back, "I don't really know what you guys are talking about in this video, but I, see you're a man of culture." I was like, "Yes, sir." And then I checked my Twitch, like, a day or 2 later. It said that he gifted me a sub on his Twitch, so that was
That's
pretty dope.
crazy, dude.
So I was like, "Maybe he's seen more of my stuff, I don't know." Well, it'd be super dope to work with him, but I highly doubt he'd wanna, you know, play with a 10K Andy, like, it's
Yeah,
like,
that's my thing. Like I'm friends with some partnered streamers and stuff like that, but it's kind of like they have their little group that they play with. And it's
yeah,
like as
that's
much
the
as
thing
I'd
that's
like
tough.
to play like a game of Valorant with some of these people or something like that, it's like I don't know. They need to keep their little group. Well, I shouldn't say that they don't need to keep it, but they have their group that they play with consistently that everyone knows. You know, you throw someone new into the mix, it kind of throws shit off, especially
That's why I
content wise.
feel yeah, like, that's what like, what I was talking about earlier with, like, that there's a possibility that I might work with people that are, like, pretty big, is, like, I just feel weird because I almost feel like I'm barging in on something that, like, they already have type of thing, and it just
Yeah.
makes it awkward for everyone. It's just like, "Oh, there's a new guy." So, like, the thing that's very important to me is, like, especially with, like, the content I make, it's just, like, I had to, like, almost, like, be careful with what I say not be careful, but, like, measure to see, like, "Okay, if I say this joke, is that too far?" Like, to kind of, like, feel them out type of thing. Ayo, no
Yeah,
sense.
kind of understand
Yeah.
the room, I
So,
guess, beforehand.
yeah, that's basically the biggest thing, and it's just, like, working with new people just in general, it's just, like, it's, very experimental and just kinda have to, like, feel things out.
Yeah, I get nervous when people hit me up to. I mean, if someone's small, I don't mean someone small, like a small content creator, like if someone who doesn't make content hits me up to play, I'm like, oh, maybe we could play off stream sometime. You can add me, but like, I usually don't think too much of it. But when someone comes in to my chat who's like, I know them or like I recognize the name and they ask me to play, I'm like, I get nervous. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know if you know Hercules. She plays like she's a content creator for Dignitas.
No, I
Um,
don't.
she's like partnered on Twitch and all that. She came into my stream once and I recognized her and she was like, oh, like, dude, we should play Val or something sometime. Like, add me on Discord. And I was like, okay. And then I'm like, how do I approach this now? Like, I added her on
Yeah.
Discord. Now what? Like, do I message her? Does she message me? Like, what the fuck happens? And it's like a nerve wracking experience because she is like, I'm not even like famous, but just bigger than me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the intimidation factor of you want to keep your brand somewhat, you want to grow your brand, but also you don't want to like, I don't know, it's a weird little situation that's always a little funky.
Yeah, cause like, for me, it's just like, the whole first impression thing, like, you don't wanna make it seem like you're just, like, a shit person or just, like, you don't wanna fuck up that first impression, so, like, especially when I play with new people, bro, like, I get so nervous 'cause I'm like,
Hmm.
"Dude, like, I don't really wanna fuck this up, like, this could really help me out." And, like, knowing these people can, like, really help me, like, transform my content or whatnot.
It's definitely weird as well for on stream, because on stream I tend to I shouldn't say I'm a different person on stream than on TikTok. And like I'm a genuinely nice person, but if someone's being a troll, like I'll call them out for it. If someone's being stupid and trying to like, control the stream, like I'll call them out for it, like shit like that, right? Stuff that you shouldn't do. So my biggest fear is like, say someone comes in and they try and troll, or not even some harmless troll, but like, I don't know. We had someone come in the other day who was like, "Fuck you," like the stream is ass, blah blah, blah, just being a negative Nancy for no reason.
My god.
Um, I called him out, and I have a little. Actually, I think I could, if I play it right now, it might come up. I have a little oh yeah, they can hear it. They can hear it. You can't hear it. The recording can though. I have a little clown horn. So whenever someone comes in and they're like being a troll or being a clown, I play the clown horn. Shit like that just to kind of spite them.
Hmm.
But I'm always afraid that when this happens, this exact moment is when the fucking CEO of FaZe comes in to sign me to their fucking contract, and they're like, "Oh, this guy's kind of toxic. Like, we don't really want him anymore." It's like I'm not being toxic on purpose. There's a reason for it, but I just don't want people to get like the wrong impression or to take what's going on out of context and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's how it is for some of my videos too. It's just like I'll say like sometimes I'll say like a well, people see it as like a controversial topic or a controversial joke, and like people will be like, "Oh, he's just like he's one of those guys." It's like, dude, like I'm not always like that. Like, and I think Fitz put this perfectly. Was like he's like, to be honest, like people always talk shit about me, like how like I make such like terrible jokes to them or like controversial. Like I make jokes about controversial topics, like dark humor. But if you get to know me in real life, you know you actually realize like I'm actually like a really nice dude.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I like tweeted back, like I know he's probably didn't see it, but I was like, dark humor, like actually I'll just read off like exactly what I said because I don't really remember what I said. It was just like I compared it to like music where it's just like different tastes in music where just like some people are gonna like one thing, some people are gonna like another. So it's like almost like a spectrum based type of thing. So I said using dark humor to bring light to darker topics is something that people overlook and don't see as a progressive or evolutionary form of comedy slash humor. Of course, not everyone's gonna like dark. Of course, not everyone likes dark humor, but it's to say it's wrong shows you don't acknowledge it as a spectrum, just like music taste.
I could actually that's pretty well worded. I'll be honest.
So yeah, that's the way I explained it best. Like, not everyone's gonna like dark humor, right? But it's just like
Yeah.
the way I compared it best. Like I think I also talked about it last time was like my friend Kevin, right?
Mm-hmm.
His father like passed away like a couple years ago, and so like a lot of my friends like to make jokes about like pretty fucked up stuff, but they like were like, we probably shouldn't make jokes about this. But, like, 2 weeks later, like, Kevin was, like, making jokes about his dad, being dead or some shit, and they were, like, just, like, in awe. They're like, "What the hell? Why would he make jokes about that?" And it's just, like, people use, like, humor and stuff like that to almost, like, cope and
No, laughter is the best medicine.
yeah, so it's just,
Literally.
like, it shows that, like, different people have different ways of dealing with stuff, and, like, humor can sometimes, like, even if it's dark or messed up, can actually help people, and it's just, like, yeah, the way I see it, it's just, like, it brings light to a darker topic, and it just makes it, like, easier to laugh at, like, it's just, like, a messed up event, like, if you can laugh at it, that shows that, like, it's not as bad as people think, and you can move on from it because, like, the past is the past, and, like, of course, there's things from the past that can affect, the future, but it's just, like, it shows that, like, you can move on from it, I guess, or just, like, improve from it type of
Yeah.
thing.
I definitely. I mean, it's also like comedy is comedy, right? Like if you go back, like you know George Carlin.
George Carlin.
He was a very 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 offensive comedian in like the 70s or 80s. Like his jokes now would not fly at all. He would have been canceled 18 times over. But he brought, as you mentioned, he brought light to a subject that probably shouldn't be joked about. But it's comedy, you know. It's all meant. It's not meant to be offensive. It's not meant to be, degrading to certain people. It's not meant to be, if he says a racist joke towards Mexican people, he's not because he hates Mexican people. It's because it's funny. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And it's
that's
like,
how it is for me. It's like there's a lot of people who make messed up jokes, right? Especially like you said, racism, right? A lot of people are like, dude, like you make so many jokes about like different people. It's like, dude, I make jokes about like if we want to talk about racism, like I make jokes about like my own race, like different other races, because it doesn't matter who you are. I'm gonna make fun of anyone, even myself,
yeah,
because it doesn't matter. Like a joke is a joke. Like, of course, like, probably the worst one to pick would probably be racism, but, like, racist jokes and just, like, other jokes that I make, like, just other darker topics, it's just, like, it doesn't matter, like, either way, I'm not using it in a derogatory or negative way to, like, put people down. It's usually just to, like, laugh and just like I said before, to reiterate, like, just bringing light to a darker topic and making it easier to cope with certain things.
yeah, it definitely. The coping thing is I know a couple people who literally told me they can't go to funerals because they laugh. And it's like, yeah, that's your coping mechanism. You know what I mean? It's a loss. It's something that's detrimental. That's awful that happens. And the fact that you could laugh at it is good. It may not seem good outside of what's going on with the person, but realistically it's good to be able to laugh at stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
man.
I know a lot of people like I always see like in the movies where it's just like I don't want like my funeral like people say like I don't want my funeral to be like something sad, like it should be something celebrated, blah 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 blah. Blah. Stuff like that's super cool to see. It's just like that people don't wanna make it seem like it's like a bad day where it's like something that shows that like, this person moved on and was able to live a better life, I guess, if you wanna if based on the way you wanna see it.
Yeah. I don't want to die like or I don't want to die. I don't want to have a funeral that's like sad. I definitely agree with that. Like I don't want to have like a stereotypical like go to a funeral home, people talk, they leave type deal.
Yeah.
Like I
I don't know if you've
want
seen, like, those memes where it's like people are like, "Bro, like, I got a playlist for when I die and shit like that." That
to
shit's so stupid, bro. That shit has me dying. I might have to make a playlist, like,
for real. I might actually start working on that.
the shit that's corny to me or that people think is corny, bro, is like I literally when I'm planning I have like a whole plan of what I wanna do for when, if I ever, like, go full time, like, to announce that I go full time. I l It's gonna sound mad corny, but I literally have a song I'm gonna play on stream when I, like, announce that, like, I'm going full time or, like, hit 1,000,000 subs or some dumb that shit's hilarious to me.
This
It's
should
just
have
like
planned out. That's dope.
yeah, because like, to me, man, it's just like this is, like, a dream that I wanna do, right? So, like, I take stuff very seriously. Like I'm either gonna go 100% or 0% on stuff.
Mm-hmm. You touched on that last time as well, which we kind of discussed about it, but yeah, it was kind of like there's no point in doing something if you don't want to do it, you know,
Yeah,
100 hundo. It's yeah, you're
I
just
think.
wasting your time essentially if you're not putting all your effort into it.
Hmm. It's just like you have one chance to do something that you love. Like you might as well just take that chance. Like I know, like for you too, it's just like for this, like with this past year, like it's really helped. Like we've seen like a lot of growth for like our content and stuff like that. Well, our content creating careers, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And well, not even just like you and me, but like Splash has seen big growth. Jones has seen a lot of growth. Like a lot of people have seen a lot of growth,
Yeah.
and it just shows that like for a lot of people, COVID has really like fucked a lot of people over. But for me, it's probably one of the greatest things that's ever happened to me for content creation. And it's
I
like
say
it's
this a
so
lot. I
thank
would not be streaming right now if COVID never happened. We wouldn't be having this conversation right now if
I
COVID never
think I would have
happened.
probably given up. Yeah, I probably would have
Yeah.
given up on YouTube because like it's very tough for some people to like maintain motivation because if you're really not seeing any progress and you're working so hard on stuff, like it's just super demoralizing.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, no, it's definitely especially balancing school, right? I think that's why a lot of people did start content creating or making TikToks or doing whatever because school became so much lighter. Especially when I don't know how it was in the States for you guys, but here we had like 3 or 4 weeks off of school when COVID first happened because they were trying to transfer to online and kind of start up an online system. Um and that's when I started streaming again because I just had so much time on my hands. I was like, okay, like I'll fucking start streaming to my friends, whatever. And then I was like, oh, I'll start. I was actually going through my old TikToks with Jones the other day. My old TikToks used to try and be like, yo, I have some Valorant beta keys if you guys want to come and hang out. And that's kind of how I got like my start was people would come and watch me play Val for some beta keys and stuff like that. Like,
That's dope.
I don't know, man. Shit's crazy. I hope I can keep doing this.
Yeah, I
Even
think it's
even as a
super
hobby or
important.
like it would technically not only be a hobby but a second form of income to a certain extent. So
Yeah.
I definitely hope I can keep doing it and keep growing without getting burnt out.
Yeah, I think that's super cool to me. It's just like, to do this as a career, just be insane. And I think like this like the growth that I've seen for like this past year, I think is very, very rare. And
Mm,
especially for like you and Splash too, it's just like the growth that we're seeing is something that we really got to take advantage of. So like I've talked to some like my other friends who are like, dude, for you getting a 10,000 like in a year, like that shows something. Like that's like you shouldn't, you can't give up here. Like you got to just keep going.
yeah. Yeah, and there's huge ups and downs too, and that's what I still need to start recognizing is like I'll have really good you probably feel the same with your videos. Like you'll have a video that absolutely bangs and you'll have a video that gets a less than average amount of views for you.
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
like it's very common with like well, especially now it's common with school starting up. So like I was getting like 2K views per video, right? So like that's really, really good for my channel. But
mm-hmm.
then the moment school started up, bro, my video views tanked. Like they tanked so bad. Like now I'm getting like 700, 800 views when I was getting, 2K. And it's tough to see, but it's just like I just gotta keep pushing through it. Like at least there's like a reason as to why. Because like it's better to know that like it's probably because of school than like, oh, we just don't watch your videos anymore type of thing.
Yeah, I saw that a lot with stream too, because over the winter break I had like that was one of the best couple weeks I've ever had streaming. Like I was averaging like 28, 29, like close to 30 viewers some streams, and stuff like that. And then as soon as school kicked back in, I went down to my normal numbers, which is like 19, 20 viewers a stream, or average viewers a stream. And I was kind of like, at first it was really demotivating, but then I actually looked at like a large majority of my viewers are from the UK, which is like 4 to 5 hours ahead, depending on where. When I stream at 7 on a weekday, it's 1 in the morning for them. So they can't
Yeah,
stay up anymore because they have school. You know what I mean?
it makes it
So
tough for them.
it definitely does. Some of them still come in and say hi, which I like. Some of them stay up to watch the stream, which I don't like because it's like go to bed. But it's kind of, yeah, as a small creator, that's definitely one of the things you have to, which I don't think a lot of people look into that, especially as a streamer. Look at where your viewership is from and take into consideration the time difference, because Twitch tells you a lot of location stuff, like where people are watching from. If a majority of your stuff is NA and you're NA, you could still stream, at normal like Eastern Standard Time without missing a lot. But if a lot of them are EU, like my day streams, when I stream here at like 2 p.m. and it's like 7, 8 p.m. over in the UK, I get a lot more viewers than if I stream at night, just because of the time difference, which is something realistically I fucking hate having to think about. But for some reason, I'm just a fucking hit over in London, dude. I don't know why. The Queen probably watches my fucking streams.
She just got set up in the background, bro, just
Yeah.
vibing.
She's got
Saying,
the three
"Hey, wish
monitors,
up."
dude.
Oh my
Yo,
god.
Shlomo, what's up, dude? Hey, fucking Elizabeth, thanks for the 3 months, man. Appreciate it. Jesus.
Thank you again for the $25,000 dono. I appreciate it. I prefer 26,000, but it's all good. Like I know you don't have to dono like that. Like
What's
people got
that?
them oil princes, bro.
You want to knight me at TwitchCon? I'd love to be knighted at TwitchCon. I think that'd be amazing,
Oh my god.
bro.
I wouldn't
There was
good.
a little oil prince. I think he was actually an oil prince named Mortar 2K. We used to donate to a bunch of Counter-Strike streamers. I think he's still like the number 1 donation in Shroud stream. He gave him like 30 grand.
Oh my god.
Ridiculous, dude. Absolutely ridiculous.
But what was I gonna say? It was like this is a random topic, but I was actually like looking into like places to go visit like after COVID,
Hmm.
and dude, like I'm just going crazy. Like I want to go visit Japan so bad, dude.
Dude,
I
me
want
and
to
my
go visit.
friends always talk about is Japan because we got fucked over. We were supposed to go last year, after our first semester of college, or our first year. But after our first year of college, COVID happened, so fucking all the airports were closed and stuff.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
I was looking at places and like there's this one place we found. Bro, it looks like those like classic like sitcom houses. I'm like, dude, this looks so fucking cringe, dog. It's so bad. Like it's like that super long 2-story house. It looks like an apartment and I'm just like, dude, this looks so fucking like corny. But yeah, the place that it's at, like it's literally like if you walked into the backyard, you can see Mount Fuji. That shit's super super dope.
Really,
It's on
dude.
the lake.
Fuck.
It's 2 hours away from Tokyo, but it's just, like, still, like, it's super dope, and for, like we did, like, the math, if, like, 8 of us went, for a week, it would be $300 for the week for us, for per person.
Yeah, staying. Well, I mean, you're obviously looking at a bigger
Yeah,
little like
bigger
Airbnb
area.
type thing, but staying in Japan, the most expensive part about Japan is the plane ticket. You could stay there for very, very, very cheap. Like
Yeah, it's not
you
that
can bounce
expensive.
from Airbnb to Airbnb, and you could realistically pay $100 a night. You know what I mean? Like that's not that bad.
Yeah, it's actually fairly cheap. That's what I like about it a lot. And like the culture over there just looks super dope. So
Definitely
yeah.
want to move over there for a couple years at one point. Maybe if I do like content creation full time or something like that, or like I stream
Yeah.
full time and don't need like an actual job, I just fucking move to Japan for like a year and just see what happens.
I think for stuff like that, it's a lot easier. But like for me, dude, I think that actually it would bone me because like having to play with like people from other like especially like COD,
Oh, I
like
didn't think of that.
I wouldn't be able to play like on US servers. Or I would be able to, but my internet would be garbage.
I didn't even think of that. I mean, I know
Yeah.
they have really fucking good internet over there. Dude, fuck your setup, dude. Just go to a fucking cafe, a fucking gaming lounge, dude. Just stream from the gaming lounge.
I wonder if people do that. Do you think people actually do that?
I wouldn't be surprised. At my college, there's a gaming arena, and people would stream from there.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Do you have to pay to like go in and like use it, or like do
yeah,
you
it's like $15 for 3 hours. It's not that bad. And the PCs, at least at the time, I don't know if they upgraded them, but it was when the 20 series first came out.
oh they had
Um,
20
yeah,
series?
so
Damn.
they were really fucking beefy. Now my PC probably does the same thing as those ones. But
Damn.
yeah, we played CS on them once just cause why not? And it was actually pretty fun. It's like the big fucking DX racer chairs and like, dude, it's sick.
Damn.
Okay,
Yeah.
we are unfortunately gonna come to a close. We're at like an hour
Yeah.
15. Kind
Yeah,
of
I forgot I was probably
stretching it.
dragging in my bed.
No, you're
Yeah.
good. You're good. I just don't want it to be super long, for editing purposes. I actually don't think I need to make any edits. I'll be honest. This one went pretty well so far.
Yeah, we had no one interrupting the podcast row with my freaking parents last time.
Dog,
Like,
my mom. I just opened my phone and there's 3 texts from my mom that I missed. Come help me with the groceries now, please. And then I said podcast. She said never mind. I
just every
fucking
time you need like she needs you to do something, podcast.
yeah. Literally, I started using that as my excuse. Podcast, mom. Sorry. All right. Well, do you want to? What do you have planned? Do you have anything planned coming up soon? Do you want to shout anything out, stuff like that? I'm gonna link all
Uh,
Vegas socials in the description, by the way, if you
I
want to check
know.
them out, man.
I really the only thing I have planned is just like trying to get like those collabs set up if I can with like the that group of people.
Hmm.
Because like if I can like start working with them, like I'm not gonna say who yet. Like I don't it's not 100% confirmed. It's like in talks, but like if I
Hmm.
can work with those people that I want to work with, like that'll really help me out, like getting my name out there because like they know some pretty big people.
Hey,
So
man, networking is one of the best things you can do in this industry.
yeah,
Hundred
essentially,
percent.
it's not really about like what. Well, not I wouldn't say not really. Like a lot of it is about who you know, not really like what you know nowadays. To be
Exactly.
honest.
You could take that for anything. Anything. Um, if you're trying to get an internship, you way better shot at getting an internship from
Mhm.
someone that you know already works there.
Exactly.
But yeah, I want to thank everyone for listening to this episode of the Shlodcast. Sorry again for the lack of uploads. School's been whack. I made a little introduction about that before this video started. Um, I'm gonna try and get some more guests on. I'm in the works with some people. Blah blah blah. You know the vibes. If you want to check me out, all my socials are linked down below, as well as all of Vega's. Please check Vega out. He's a fucking amazing guy, amazing content creator. And I will see you. I still need to work on an outro, bro. I don't have this shit unlocked yet. I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you have a good one.